My name is Maddie, and this is my aunt, Molly. Molly has epilepsy, which is a neurological disorder that causes sudden seizures.
I remember walking into the subway station. There were tons of people there, and there was noise and light, and everything was completely fine. There was no pain, there were no flashing lights, everything was fine. The next thing that I remember is waking up, lying on the ground next to the tracks, literally this far away from the tracks. Aware that a certain amount of time had gone by, not aware of how much time had gone by. I did notice that my bags had been taken care of. They were brought right up next to me, and I thought that was kind of strange, because if somebody had helped me enough to take care of my bags, why didn't they, A, stay with me, B, call for help? But I cannot believe that they would see somebody lying on the ground next to a subway for a considerable period of time and not try to help that person. I think it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really sad. I was on the bus, and I think there was already, even before the seizure itself, I think there was some mental confusion going on, because I went past the stop that I needed to be at, and I was at an unfamiliar place when it finally stopped. But I went all the way to the end of the line, actually, and when I tried to get off, I remember when I said, I'm having trouble walking, which is one of the physical symptoms of a seizure sometimes, and the bus driver said, well, this is the end of the line, you have to get off. You know, when you get down the staircase when you're little by sitting on the stair and then pulling yourself down with your feet, that was how I got off the bus, basically, and was sitting on the ground at the bus stop. And a woman came out. I heard her voice, and I saw her face, and asked if I needed help. And I said, yes, please. I said, I'm having a seizure and I need some help. And she helped me into her store, and she gave me something to drink and something to eat. And it sat with me while it faded and went away. And she had a few friendly words for the bus driver for leaving me there, but she was very, very supportive and very comforting. And she said, you just sit there as long as you need to, and we'll give you something to eat, and it'll be okay. You're okay. You're okay. And it made such a difference.
That is nice. Okay.
Molly's 45 now, and so I've had a lot of experience with people being kind to her and people not being kind to her. So I had an opportunity to learn, I guess, the effect that those things have. And I think they don't put themselves in other people's shoes. So I guess I'd want them to think about what it would be like to be that other person, and not to see that other person as somehow outside the realm of imagination or somebody that they have no connection to. As a matter of fact, she is just like you, and she suffers just like everybody else. And that doing something to reach out or to be kind makes a huge difference. And I guess the other thing the message that I have from all of this is the courage that some people evidence, both those who reach out, because it isn't necessarily the thing that they're instinctively inclined to do. So it takes courage to do that. And then also the courage of somebody like Molly, who gets back on the subway and back on the bus, taking a chance each time that there'll be somebody kind, perhaps, if she has a seizure, and perhaps not.